Yeah. Country gangsta entertainment. North Bay, KC, two strangers, one author. This was never luck. This was written by God. Two strangers, both from the hood, two worlds collide. God brought us together, now we're walking side by side. Phoenix from the ashes, now we're built to never die. Country gangsta entertainment, watch the kingdom multiply. One broad strength, one broad trust. Every breath remind us that in God we trust. No border gonna stop what heaven certified. Two souls, one mission, watch the darkness step aside. No Bay winners, KC Summers, different roads, the same creator. Different neighborhoods, different struggles, still he made us greater. One was raised with snow keeps falling, one where he stays on the pavement. Yet the Father's perfect timing turned the distance into greatness. People call it random, we know heaven wrote the pages. Every setback, every heartbreak only prepared us for these stages. Before we ever spoke a sentence, he had already drawn the line. Every conversation proved this partnership was by design. The rhythm lives inside my spirit, every heartbeat keeps a cadence. Every melody is stored inside my mind with sacred patience. My head's of all the truth and lyrics, every rhyme is heaven's key. Fake friends fade like yesterday, I forget them naturally. Can't remember empty promises, can't remember all the lies, but every beat God's ever planted still echoes in my mind. The enemy keeps talking, we keep building, the pressure keeps rising, God keeps revealing. Two strangers, both from the hood, two worlds collide. God brought us together, now we're walking side by side. Phoenix from the ashes, now we're built to never die. Country gangsta entertainment, watch the kingdom multiply. One broad strength, one broad trust. Every breath remind us that in God we trust. No border gonna stop what heaven certified. Two souls, one mission, watch the darkness step aside. No Bay to KC, there's more than miles between. Got connected to believers with a bigger dream to see. The borders only ink upon the map that people drew. Heaven doesn't recognize the lines that people choose. Missionaries with microphones, we're reaching where we're led, trying to raise the weary up instead of filling them with dread. Every verse another lifeline, every hook another prayer. If the Father sends somebody, we're believing he put them there. We don't wrestle flesh and blood, we wrestle fear and hopeless nights. Truth becomes the weapon when it's spoken in the light. Dreams weren't born from ego, they were planted deep within. God hid the keys inside our hearts, we only had to let them in. Some call it coincidence, we call it prophecy. Some call it a fluke, we call it destiny. Maybe our spirits recognize what our eyes had never seen. Cause from the first conversation it felt bigger than a dream. Country gangsta brought the strength, I brought melodies and vision. God combined the gifts we carried into one united mission. Iron sharpening iron, every session sparks another flame. Not for fortune, not for fame, but to glorify his name. Every bar's another blueprint, every chorus plants a seed. Every soul that hears this music might discover what they need. No distraction can divide us, no deception steals the gold. When the maker writes your purpose, nothing shakes a faithful soul. Enterprise beyond a label, brotherhood beyond a song. No Bay standing with KC, we've known where we belong. Two strangers, two cities, one divine design. North Bay, Kansas City, one purpose through all time. One broad strength, one broad trust. Country gangsta entertainment, now that's both of us. No border can separate what God has already joined. One mission, one kingdom, one God forever.